Okay, we're back for another episode of Shaky Cam. No, it's High Tide Imbibe, and we're doing another beer review. This is another thing from Halifax? I think these guys are out of Halifax. Let me check here quick. Digby, NS. Okay. And this is the Garage Band Hazy PA. And what's the name of this goddamn brewery again? Hound Brewing. I've had another beer by them. I can't remember what it's called at the moment. Maybe it is called Hound. I'll be reviewing it at some point. But this is their Hazy PA, so just Hazy Pale Ale. It's not supposed to be an IPA or anything like that. So it's at 4.8% alcohol by volume. It's got a mixtape thing going on here for its label design, which is kind of cool. And it's in these sort of big stubby bottles, which is also kind of cool. I like that. So we'll take a look at it here. It is indeed hazy. It's got that kind of tequila sunrise kind of color to it. Hazy, amber, orange, blah, blah, blah. For the aroma, you can look at the lighting's bad. I'm doing this review a little late in the day. There's an underlying kind of, seems to be a piney hop kind of aroma there. Let's see if it lists no, it doesn't list the hops. God, I wish people would list the hops that they have, but just says water, barley, hops, yeast. Typical Reinheitsgebot bullshit. Not that this is a German purity beer or anything like that, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it smells very caramel forward, like a lot of malt is coming out of it, and it's got sort of a background of like a kind of a piney, almost resinous but not quite kind of thing going on. Actually kind of reminds me of some like American pale ales that came out like, 10, 15, not even 10, like 15, 20 years ago at this point, that were like either considered pale ales or IPAs. They used to be a lot more malt forward and stuff like that, so there you go. Go to the taste. Cheers. Oh, this is really good. I like this one quite a bit, actually. There are hops there. There's a bit of a bittering hops in the background. Gives you a nice dry bite. Balances out well with the initial sweetness. There's a big sort of caramel, biscuity malt character up front. And kind of like a floral, kind of piney, kind of not hop character in the background there as well that mixes with it. I'm trying to think of what beer this reminds me of. I'm trying to think of which one I had. It was from a beer mail, like way, way back in the day. Maybe Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. Don't quote me on that, but very, very good balance between the malt and the hops here. Like the hops are not super dominant or anything like that. It's still very malt forward, but it does have a really good sort of hop accent to it. And you don't get that a lot in pale ales these days. Usually people are just gung-ho to hop the shit out of stuff. Even, to a mild degree, and they'll cut back on the malts so much that you can't even really get any malt character in some of these things these days. And this is really, really good. Really, really good. So, as far as like the pale ale sort of qualities, I wouldn't say it's necessarily like a British style. It's definitely a North American style pale ale, and it's more in tune with what I think of when I think of a North American pale ale. I think of something that's a little less hop intensive and definitely brings the malt forward a little bit more to balance things out. So style wise, I'm going to throw an 8 at this, and my overall enjoyment, I'm going to go 8.5. This is one that I can definitely sit back and have quite a few of in a night. Well, not quite a few, but you know what I mean. I could have like 4 and have a good time because it's only 4.8%. So there you go, another High Tide Imbibe brought to you by Captain Awesome. I don't know who that is. That's not me. Alright guys, cheers. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.